Halloween, mother. Hello everybody, my name is Luke. Hi everybody, my name is Luke.
I'm Billy.
And today we... Hello everybody, my name is Luke.
I'm Billy.
And today we are going to... Hi everybody, my name is Luke.
I'm Billy.
And today we are going to talk scary things.
Spooky.
Happenings are upon us. It's Halloween, motherfucker.
Spooky stories today. The thing is, right now, I don't really have any personal paranormal encounters.
Yeah, you've managed to avoid that throughout your life.
Somehow.
But I can't seem to get away from them. It sounds really ridiculous, but I like proper believe in all that stuff.
So do I.
Like ghosts and demons and spirits and stuff. I believe in it all, and maybe not to like the extent that it's like in movies.
Yeah.
Like Hollywood's like done a thing and now everyone's like, whoa, the thing. But it's not quite like that.
Yes. Anyways.
Story time.
Story time
with Luke and Bill. Where do I begin? I believe in being haunted. Not me particularly, but like my house. It's not like the ghost emoji. It's not like a silhouette. It's not like anything. It's just like a presence.
Yeah.
It's only one particular room, which is the room right next door.
Evil.
It's kind of like I feel watched. Am I making sense? And when I'm outside and I look up at the window, I feel...
I get that as well.
You do, don't you? You do have a story.
I do. But Luke didn't have a mirror in his room, and I stayed over or something one day. And he was in the bathroom, whatever, and I was like, right, let's go check in the mirror quickly. And I stepped in it, felt fine, I didn't know anything about it. My heart started racing, and I was getting a bit sort of like, oh, this doesn't feel comfortable. But I kept getting like, not chills, but just a bit like, ooh. But obviously I didn't say anything.
No, until I told you that I feel eyes in that room, and then Billy was like, dum dum. That's the kind of thing, it's like, it feels wrong.
Yeah.
That was sort of actually probably the first like experience was actually you. I feel the presence in like 3 places. It's like the doorway when I walk past, the corner of the room, or the window. To the window! It started out with just feeling eyes on me, eyes on you, all eyes on us. I once came home, shut the door, my car door, and I looked up at the window. My whole body from like literally the tip of my head right to like my toes. I had goosebumps everywhere as I looked at it, and I was like, oh. I had goosebumps where I've never had goosebumps before. No! I was so creeped out, so disgusted. Ran past the door, went to bed. I had a music box, a Disney music box that you turned and like it played a Disney song, and I think it was Poor Unfortunate Souls, which is so me. You really have to like turn it to get the whole song. And one day I was getting ready for work, and as I was putting my shirt on, I just got ready, and no word of a lie, this music box just starts playing its song, and I ran to work. I met up with my friend Becca. Hi Becca, shout out to Becca. I told Becca about it, and Becca switches it around, and it literally has the exact same experiences in her bathroom that I do. The two of us literally were describing things, and it was exactly the same. We were like, oh my god. Oh yeah, I should probably clarify, I don't know why, but I class her as a girl. Is that really weird? It was one night, my parents were in France for the weekend, and my brother was staying with his girlfriend. So I was officially home alone. I was like, I'm sleeping in the lounge. In my lounge, we've got like, my mum's like got those embarrassing mum photos of like baby pictures and stuff.
We've eaten and drank way too much.
We actually have, I just threw it up in my mouth. In the lounge by myself. And the floor up above started creaking, which is exactly where the room is. So it's like someone was walking across. And I literally looked up and I was like, what the f***? The photo of my brother just fell on its back with the biggest smack I've ever heard.
Oh my god.
And I jumped so much, and the camera's about to run out of battery. No! So this picture fell, and I was freaking out, and I texted Becca. This was at 4:30 in the morning. I texted her like, what the hell do I do? And she literally replied like, run. And I was like, great. I survived the night. So I was like fast asleep. I woke up because I kid you not, I had a full on like breath in my ear. No, I couldn't go to sleep for the rest of the night. There was also one time I woke up and I could hear this sound, like someone was like jumping on a bed, like squeaking of like springs.
I'm actually teary-eyed.
Coming from that room, and I was literally freaking the f freak out because I was like, this is like 4 a.m.
Freak out. Sorry.
So I got my phone out and I recorded the sound because I thought I need to show people this tomorrow.
Insane.
I'm with my friend Dan, and I did meet up with Becca a couple of days after that, and I went to show them the recording. Nothing was on it. I've got at the top of my door, which really creeps me out. Actually, I'll show you. I've got like
oh my god, it's
glass.
like a vlog.
Like, I've got like glass. So, and it really creeps me out because my imagination runs wild, and I picture faces like, hello. I woke up and I could see light coming through, and I went out and put my arm in because I didn't want to go all the way in. I put my arm in and I took pictures.
Oh my god!
I had a look at the pictures to make sure there was no like creepy faces or anything when the flash goes off.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. So I was like, oh, for goodness sake. And then after that, I know. After that, the light constantly flickers.
Oh, f*** off.
Whenever it's on, it flickers. But my friend Becca, anyway, suggested, she was like, it's going to sound really weird and you're going to feel really stupid, but I suggest talking to it. And I actually did it. I felt so dumb. Ghost hunters, get in touch if you want to like come and check it out.
Ghost Adventures. Zach.
Yeah, like literally anyone.
Zach, if you want to like check anything else then.
Saucy Mings! Do you have a scary story?
Not a story.
Then what the hell is it?
When my cousin, she's only 12 now, but when she was like, when you really knew her, like 4?
3, 4,
yeah. She would always go, like, my aunt's house is kind of creepy anyway because it's huge, it's pretty old. And my cousin would always go in a little playhouse and, you know, kids talk to themselves anyway, make imaginary friends, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's the fact she came down, like, saying, oh, I've been talking to an old woman, and we were like, weird to have an old woman as your imaginary friend, but it's fine.
No.
Like, a couple weeks later, we were all around and we were all looking through like old family pictures and stuff, and I think it's my great grandma. She was like, oh, that's who I was talking to. And this is a 4-year-old, she wouldn't just be like, yeah, it was her.
Did I ever tell you the story of Bagman?
No.
Bagman is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Well, this isn't like ghostly.
Okay.
This is like murderous.
Oh.
Me and my family were doing our usual walk to the local pub, which happens literally like over there. Me and my brother were together. My mum was a little bit behind us. My dad was really far back walking the dog. This walk to the pub is like really sketchy, and literally it's trees one side, trees another side, and beyond each trees are fields. Me and Mark stopped in our tracks, and so did my mum, because this guy came out of one of the trees, walked out. He had on his head, he had like a potato sack with eye holes. Yeah, proper eye holes. And he looked at me, Mark and my mum, and he ran into the other trees and into the field, and all of us were like,
also, one thing, my mum went to a psychic medium where she was like, do you feel any bad vibes around anywhere, like any of the bedrooms? I was like, well, no. Well, especially not hers, like she didn't feel anything. She was like, I feel it's from the smallest room. And then this is like years later, my mum told me about this. She was like, did you feel anything in your room? I was like, sometimes, but I don't, you know, I was pretty young. I didn't really think anything of it. She was like, yeah, psychic medium said there was pretty bad spirits in there. And I was like my room was tiny.
It was tiny.
Like tiny. So the fact
you were that close. That's so gross. Anyway, I think this has gone far enough because I have like shivers.
I'm done. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you for watching and listening to our stories.
Yes. Also, if you have any of your own, comment them down below.
Yes, I'd love to read some scary stories.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes. Like
and comment.
Comment your scary stories and check us out on social media.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Where?
Like
So much has happened.